Ever heard of the famous Pythagorean Theorem? Do you know who discovered it? Well, the answer to that lies in the life of a remarkable man named Pythagoras. Born on the beautiful island of Samos in the eastern Aegean, Pythagoras was a Greek philosopher and mathematician who made significant contributions to the world of mathematics, philosophy, and even spirituality. His thirst for knowledge was insatiable, and his curiosity knew no bounds. This drive led him to travel extensively, absorbing knowledge from the great civilizations of his time. Eventually, his journey led him to settle in Croton, a city in Magna Graecia, present-day southern Italy. There, Pythagoras truly made his mark. He founded a school of thought promoting various philosophical and mathematical principles that significantly influenced the development of these fields in ancient Greece. So, let's dive into the life and contributions of this extraordinary individual. Pythagoras is best known for his mathematical theorem, but do you know what it states? Let's dive right into it. The Pythagorean Theorem is a cornerstone of geometry, dealing primarily with right-angled triangles. It postulates that in a right triangle, the square of the hypotenuse, that's the longest side opposite the right angle, is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. This can be expressed through the formula a squared plus b squared equals c squared, where a and b represent the lengths of the legs, and c is the length of the hypotenuse. This theorem is incredibly significant. It allows us to calculate distances, understand shapes, and even helps in areas like construction, navigation, and computer graphics. Thanks to Pythagoras, we have a simple yet powerful tool to unlock the intricacies of the world around us. This theorem is still used today and forms the foundation of many mathematical concepts. Did you know Pythagoras founded a school that significantly influenced ancient Greece? This intellectual hub, known as the Pythagorean School, was established in Croton, a city in Magna Graecia. The school attracted eager minds from far and wide, serving as a fertile ground for the exploration of philosophical and mathematical principles. The Pythagorean School was much more than a mere educational institution. It was a community, a brotherhood of thinkers, united by their passion for knowledge and their commitment to Pythagorean doctrines. They lived together, studied together, and worked together, fostering an environment of intellectual camaraderie and mutual growth. The school's teachings emphasized the mystical significance of numbers and the inherent harmony of the cosmos. It promoted the study of mathematics not just as an abstract discipline, but as a key to understanding the universe and our place within it. Powerful concepts like the Pythagorean Theorem were born from this unique perspective on mathematics. The Pythagorean School was a beacon of knowledge and innovation in its time. Pythagoras and his followers were fascinated by numbers, especially integers. This fascination was not limited to their mathematical properties, but extended to the belief that these numbers held spiritual significance. This idea, central to the teachings of the Pythagorean school, is what we now refer to as Pythagorean numbers. The Pythagoreans held that numbers were the building blocks of the universe, and each integer, from 1 to 10, had its unique properties and spiritual meanings. For instance, the number 1 or the monad represented unity or wholeness. 2 or dyad represented diversity or the principle of duality. 3, the triad, was a symbol of harmony, wisdom, and understanding. These numbers were not just mathematical entities, but windows into the deeper truths of the universe. The Pythagoreans also developed a symbolic figure known as the Tetraktys. This was a triangular figure made up of 10 points arranged in 4 rows, with 1, 2, 3, and 4 points in each row respectively. This formation represented the harmony of the numbers 1 to 4, and the 10 points symbolized the wholeness of everything. To the Pythagoreans, the Tetraktys was more than a mathematical curiosity. It was a sacred symbol, a key to understanding the structure and harmony of the universe. It's fascinating to ponder how these ancient philosophers saw the universe through the lens of numbers. Their belief in the spiritual properties of numbers was not just an abstract theory, but a guiding principle that informed their understanding of the world around them. They saw numbers in everything, from the harmony of musical notes to the structure of geometric shapes. In conclusion, the Pythagorean numbers and the Tetraktys provide a glimpse into the mystical worldview of the Pythagorean school. These concepts reveal a unique blend of mathematics and spirituality, demonstrating that for the Pythagoreans, the world of numbers was deeply intertwined with the spiritual realm. For Pythagoreans, numbers were not just mathematical entities, but carried deeper spiritual meanings. Pythagoras was not just a mathematician, He also made significant contributions to music theory. This ancient philosopher, in his quest to understand the universe, stumbled upon a fascinating connection between mathematics and music. In his studies, Pythagoras discovered that the pitch of a musical note could be expressed as a simple ratio of whole numbers. For instance, he found that when a string of a particular length was plucked, it produced a certain note. If the string's length was halved, it would produce a note that was an octave higher. This discovery of numerical relationships in music laid the groundwork for what we now understand as musical harmony. But Pythagoras' influence extends beyond the realm of music and mathematics. He also introduced a philosophical concept that continues to intrigue and mystify us today: the transmigration of souls, or what we commonly refer to as reincarnation. In Pythagorean philosophy, the soul doesn't perish with the body. Instead, it embarks on a journey, moving from one life form to another in a ceaseless cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. Pythagoras believed that this cycle was not arbitrary but governed by a cosmic order, a numerical harmony akin to the ones he found in music and geometry. This belief in reincarnation was not merely a philosophical abstraction for Pythagoras. It deeply influenced his ethical and moral views. For instance, it formed the basis for his teachings on the sanctity of all life forms, leading to practices like vegetarianism among his followers. The concept of the transmigration of souls also carried profound implications for how we understand the nature of knowledge. According to Pythagoras, learning was not merely a process of acquiring new information. Instead, it was a process of recalling knowledge that the soul had gained in its previous incarnations. His philosophical ideas stretched beyond the physical world and delved into the realm of the metaphysical. Pythagoras' contributions to music theory and his belief in the transmigration of souls show us a mind that sought to uncover the hidden harmonies of the universe, making him one of the most influential thinkers in history. Did you know Pythagoreans were often vegetarians? Consuming a plant-based diet was a significant aspect of their lifestyle. This wasn't just a dietary choice but a profound philosophical belief, a conviction that the killing of animals was harmful to the soul. This reverence for all life forms was a reflection of their holistic approach to the universe. Switching gears now, let's delve into the Pythagoreans' remarkable contributions to geometry. Beyond the well-known Pythagorean theorem, they made groundbreaking strides in the study of irrational numbers, numbers that can't be expressed as a simple fraction. This was a radical departure from the prevailing belief in ancient Greece that all numbers could be represented as the ratio of two integers. Furthermore, they explored the relationship between the sides and areas of geometric figures, laying the groundwork for future discoveries in geometry. Their work on geometric proportions was instrumental in understanding the nature of similar triangles, and by extension, the principles of scale and proportion in art and architecture. So, whether it was advocating for a vegetarian lifestyle or pioneering new paths in geometry, the Pythagoreans were true trailblazers. Their profound respect for life extended beyond humans to include all creatures, and their mathematical insights revolutionized our understanding of the universe's geometric patterns. From lifestyle choices to mathematical discoveries, Pythagoras' influence was far-reaching. Even after centuries, Pythagoras' impact is still felt today. His mathematical, philosophical, and spiritual ideas have not only endured, but continue to inspire and shape the world as we know it. In the realm of mathematics, the Pythagorean theorem remains a cornerstone. It's a fundamental principle taught in schools around the globe, a testament to the enduring power of Pythagoras' intellect. His contributions to geometry, particularly the study of irrational numbers and the relationships between the sides and areas of geometric figures, continue to be key elements of the mathematical field. Beyond numbers and shapes, Pythagoras' philosophical principles have also left a lasting mark. The Pythagorean school of thought, with its unique blend of philosophy, spirituality, and mathematics, has influenced generations of thinkers. The concept of the transmigration of souls, a cornerstone of Pythagorean philosophy, continues to resonate in many spiritual practices and philosophies. And let's not forget Pythagoras' influence on our lifestyle choices, particularly in the realm of diet. His advocacy for vegetarianism, based on the belief that the killing of animals was harmful to the soul, has found renewed relevance in today's increasingly health-conscious and environmentally aware society. Indeed, Pythagoras was more than a mathematician. He was a philosopher, a spiritual leader, and a pioneer whose influence continues to shape our world.